Good morning, buzzers. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Day. It's the 25th of December. It's Friday. I'm Mike. You're you. This is Good Morning Buzzers. It's on at 7:30 a.m. every single day of the week, including Christmas Day, which is what it is today. Happy Christmas to you. I hope that you're having a good start to your day, or if, as some of us are, or some of you are, you're the other side of the world, at the beginning of your day, the end of the day, the middle of the day, who knows? We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook, on Twitter, on the Buzz50 homepage, and in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And again, we have got a full room. Where's Mike's Santa outfit, says Midnight. You're looking extremely gorgeous, Mike, says Viv Huff. Points, buzzer points going to Viv Huff after this. Well done. Merry Christmas, Mike, you hunk, you, says Viv Huff. Oh, loads of points. I'll see if I can sort out a hat for the interval. Let's see what we can do. Right. We have got in the Good Morning Buzzers room on this amazing Christmas day, Elrond, Viv Huff, Olive, Carrie May, Dave UK, John P, Joyous One, Midnight, Pronto's here, Quiet Mouse, and then hiding down here at the bottom, Troubler. Merry Christmas to all of you. Mila is upstairs. As Pronto says, she may have the Christmas hat on. I don't think we're going to see her this morning. I have taken her a cup of tea. We are going to be opening presents after the cup of tea. I have a cup of coffee here. We will definitely see Mila at midday. We've got a Christmas Day, 12 o'clock, midday special. Do come back for that if you can. We've got lots going on this morning. We've got a new tune. We've got a new mystery voice, both of which are worth 10,000 buzzer points. And we'll have a look at the Guess the Famous Face. That's in the chat room. That's in the forums, not the chat rooms, not on here. You can't guess it on here. Mine's a coffee, Mike, says Viv Huff. Okay, coffee coming up for everybody. Or tea, or maybe a little bit of Bucks Fizz. Do you have Bucks Fizz on Christmas morning? Do you do anything special on Christmas morning? Do type it in if you do. ATM55 has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Merry Christmas to you. Can you identify who this mystery voice is for 10,000 buzzer points? Have a listen to this.
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
So we want the person speaking, not who she's speaking about.
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
Have you any idea who this is?
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
10,000 buzzer points to the first guess. And you can either guess in the Good Morning Buzzers room, or you can call up or text. Send a text. Or on Skype. It's a lot cheaper on Skype than calling up, especially if you are international. I'm just looking across there checking that I've got Skype switched on, and I have. Do call up on one of those numbers. Pronto's happy just to wake up breathing on Xmas morning. No Christmas bonus points, is Troubler. Let's see what we can do. Troubler, do you mean in the chat rooms or on the... Oh, Sharon Stone, says Viv Huff, for this voice. And I can tell you...
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
It's not Sharon Stone. It's not Julia Roberts. It's neither of those. What is this? Played on a piano. Glenn Close, says Viv Huff. Joan Rivers, says Midnight. Barley's joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Good morning and Merry Christmas to you, Barley. What is this a theme tune from? Played on a piano. Any ideas? It's doing what it did the other day now, and it wouldn't switch off. So I have to just shut that window. Just shut that window. Do you want to hear that again? See if I can find it over here. It is over here somewhere. I definitely have it. What is this? It's a TV show. It was on for years. And what is it, this theme tune from? Any ideas? Oh, it worked that time. It's stuck. Any more guesses for anything? It's a tennis player, says Dave UK, but can't remember her name. It's not a tennis player at all. She may play tennis, but that's certainly not her job. Martina Navratilova. It's not her. Dave, no. Beverly Hillbillies, says Viv Huff. No. Streets of San Francisco. Don't ask, don't get. Absolutely too true, Trubler. Streets of San Francisco, Colombo, Starsky and Hutch. None of those, Viv. None of those at all. Martina Navratilova sounds familiar to me. Let's have a listen to that one again. Oh, Viv Huff has got the theme tune. Let's have another listen to it. Where are we going to listen to it from? Just there, I think. Time for a coffee. As Viv Huff rightly said, excuse me, bit of a stumble there, I think. The Dukes of Hazzard. I must admit, I thought we'd had the Dukes of Hazzard before, but I checked back and we hadn't. But a lot of the tunes have been guessed as Dukes of Hazzard. That is the first time that we've had it. And no correct guesses yet for this voice, which we'll listen to in a minute. Woohoo, says Viv Huff, does a victory dance around her handbag. And so, of course, Viv Huff does get the 10,000 buzzer points for that. I'll jot it down so I don't forget. What, Viv again, says Midnight. And who is this? Any ideas?
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
If I remember, after the break, we'll play a little bit more.
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
As it's Christmas. And we will, of course, have a mystery voice and a new tune. Maybe the same voice, but we'll certainly have a new tune at 12 o'clock midday. And we have got two jokes, and the first one is a cracker, and they're both Christmassy jokes. What you could please do, if you will, listen to the jokes. Dame Edna, says Pronto. Oh, no. Demi Moore, says Viv Huff. Oh, no. Still going to send Viv begging letters, says Midnight, because Viv Huff has just got so many buzzer points. It is untrue. The idea is I read out the jokes. They are sent in by buzzers. Andy McDowell says, Elron, no. Then you vote out of 10, anything from 0 to 10, no decibels, no fractions, nothing below 10, nothing above 10, and nothing below 0. Sarah Gilbert says, Oliver, I don't even know who that is, but it isn't this. Tina Turner, says Midnight, no. No, no, no. And then we'll do joke number 1.
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
It's a short joke, so pay attention. A blonde, apologies to all blondes, I'm sure you're all very, very clever and nothing like this. A blonde and a brunette were traveling in a car a few days ago. The brunette says, Christmas is on a Friday this year. The blonde replies, I hope it's not the 13th. What do you give for that? Viv Huff is getting the voice as Madonna. Midnight guessed Tina Turner. It's neither of those, this voice.
I'm a huge fan of all of the stuff that she's done.
She is, whoever she is a huge fan of somebody else. No sash today, as Pronto said. Sasquatch, where are you? Well, we know where you are. You're probably still in Australia. But no Sasquatch. The votes have started to come in. Viv Huff has given it a 3. Pronto a 4. Joyce won a 5. Down to 2 from Elrond. Dave UK's given it a 3. Pink, says Viv Huff for that voice. No, Viv, it's not. Carrie Mae gives it a 5. Midnight gives it a 6. Lady Gaga, says Viv Huff. No. John Pete says 4. Trubler gives 4. Sash gives 1. Thank you for that. Sandra Bullock, says Barley. Right, let's switch across to the site now. If all the votes are in, let's have a look at the site. Carrie Underwood, says Dave UK. Barley says 4 for the joke. So joke number 1 so far has got an average of, it's behind my coffee mug, 4. Exactly 4. Goldie Hawn, says Pronto. No, says Mike. No, 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 no. Let's switch across to the site. Then we'll do, when we come back, spot the difference. That is something in this room will change. Could be a little bit Christmassy. Something in the room will change, and then see if you can spot the difference. Then we'll have a listen to a little bit more of the voice, and we will do joke number 2. And we've got a couple of things to look at when we switch over to the site. So with a little bit of luck, if I click here, Click here to screen share, click on there, then just confirm it by clicking present to everyone. With a little luck, we are all now in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, and Viv Huff is guessing the difference before it's happened. Pony on your head, Mike, door open. No, you can't guess yet. So on the left-hand side here, Mike wearing an Xmas jumper. No. David, 1950s, joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. So here's all the people typing in. You can see the numbers here with the votes that people were voting. If you want to join us either now or at midday, then come along to the Buzz 50 homepage. You'll see a link under there. On the right-hand side here, I'll move it up and down. You can see all the people in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Elrond, Viv Huff, Olive, ATM 55, Barley, Carrie May, Dave UK, David 1950, John P, Joyous One, Midnight, Pronto, Quiet, Mouse and Troubler. I did not expect to have that many in the Good Morning Buzzers room this morning because I thought everybody would be too busy doing Christmas things. But we will be here back at 12 midday. Here we have a saying sent in by Joyous One, who is with us at this very moment. Christmas is not as much about opening our presents as opening our hearts. And that really is a lovely thought. Thank you for sending that in. And if you want to send in anything for the other broadcast, the one that we're going to be having at 12 o'clock today and future days, then do please send some things in. Right, let's switch to here. This was posted in the Good Morning, no, in the other chat room by Mr. Mallorca LPG. Some family with a load of Labradors. Are these Labradors? I'm not really a doggy person. I've dressed them all up at the Christmas table. Is that a good thing to do, do you think? I don't know. Dogs seem happy enough, and I'm sure they have plenty to eat. Bone-shaped treats there. We have got, this is the, oh, there's a message come through from Chanda. Merry Christmas to you, Mila, and your family, dear Mike. May the site become the best social site in the world and help connecting people worldwide and bring happiness and cheer to the hearts of many, many lonely people around the world. Thank you for that, Chanda. Hadn't planned to put that live, but I could see it was from you, so I knew it was going to be a nice message. Thank you. Much appreciated. Here we've got people live all around the world. And look, there's Chanda. His name pops up if we click there. If we click there, there he is, last logged in today. So we've got buzzers live all around the world. Do get yourself on the map. If you want to get yourself on the map, just go to your profile page, scroll down, and you'll see the map underneath. These here are people who have joined over the last 24 hours. Other, England, Sweden, USA. We've got people joining from Australia, all over the world. Canada. And then we've got birthdays today. Switzerland there. 21 joined yesterday. 9 have joined already today. Happy birthday in the left-hand column here to Bouquet B, Smiler, 59, Nepa Guy, Bo, AJ, and Kevin's 51. No birthdays tomorrow. Okay, let's get back to the site. Have a look at the site. Let's go via the chat room. ATM has left the room. And we'll have a look, see if we can spot the difference. And do joke number 2. Hello to you. Shall we get a little bit Christmassy? Let's see what we can do for part 2. And can you spot the difference? If I click the right button, then something different would have happened. But I didn't. I clicked the wrong button. If you can type it in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, let's put on something like a bit of a Christmassy hat. Is that a Christmassy hat? Will that do? Is that okay? Right. Any guesses coming in? Mike's adding mistletoe for Viv, lol. Pony peeking over your right shoulder. Pony on table. Joyous One, yes, pony there. Pony on table, says Carrie May. And let's do joke number 2. So joke number 1 got an average. It's very difficult to be serious. Mike wearing a hat, says Viv Huff. Am I? Am I really? Oh, yes, I do seem to be wearing a hat. Should we put something else on for the joke? Let's have a look, see what else we've got here. It is Christmas. Let's put one of those on and a pair of these so I can see a little bit better. Okay, here we go. This is joke number 2. Are you ready for joke number 2? Should we take all of those off? There we go. I can do joke number 2. Right. A few days before Christmas, 2 young brothers were spending a night at their grandparents' house. When it was time to go to bed and anxious to do the right thing, they both knelt down to say their prayers. So they're staying at the grandparents' house. They've knelt down to say their prayers on Christmas Eve. Suddenly, the younger brother began to say in a very loud voice, "Dear Lord, please ask Santa Claus to bring me a PlayStation, a mountain bike, and a telescope." His older brother leaned over and nudged him and said, "Why are you shouting your prayers? God isn't deaf." "I know," he replied, "but Grandma is." Dun, 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 dun. Joke number 2. What do you give joke number 2 out of 10? Dave UK's left the room. Ellen in Wick has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And happy Christmas, Merry Christmas and season's greetings to you, Ellen. Hi, Ellen, says Quiet Mouse. Loved your poem. Many thanks. We did the poem twice yesterday. Viv Hoff gives that a 1. Viv, you've been up too late. Sense of humour's gone to sleep, I think. 2 from Quiet Mouse. Mira and I laughed at this one yesterday. A 2 from Trubler. Oh dear. Oh, 2 from Barley. So Miller and my sense of humour is different to others. Carrie May gives it a 3. Pronto gives it a 4. Thank you, Pronto. Tra-la, says Midnight. Lol Mike says Viv Huff. Midnight gives it a 3. It's not going to win, is it? It is not going to win. Joyous One gives it a 5. Perhaps just supporting me, seeing my disappointment at the 1s, 2s and 3s that have been coming in. Elrond, a 1. No support whatsoever. So what are you having for Christmas today? What are you having to eat? Who's having turkey? We're having chicken. Come 12 midday, the table here, I'm sure, will be laid and ready for Christmas. We've got a couple of friends coming round and we'll be doing a live broadcast at 12 midday. That'll probably be the only other one we do today because things will descend into a bit of a goodness knows what throughout the day. I like that Pronto, but I can't really read it. It's very good. Haha, Pronto. Pronto said, my daughter prayed for clothes for the naked girls on my PC. Very funny. Tap, tap, Pronto, says Midnight. My sis is making a turkey, says Ellen. Okay, now have we done everything we're supposed to be doing? We have the jokes. If you want to start doing international roll call, please. We looked at the buzzer map before to see people all around making a turkey, says Viv. Making a turkey. Do international roll call, please type where you're from. In the world, not exactly, we don't need your address and your date of birth and your PIN number, just sort of maybe the town, certainly the country and what time it is. And if you want a little bit of Christmas weather and a little Christmas message for everybody and maybe a goodbye, because we'll soon be winding up. Stevie One has just joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room to find out that joke number 2 got a miserable 2.6 and was sent in by Mike and Mila. It's the Christmassy joke that we chose. We need more jokes for lunchtime. Poems. No, we don't need any more poems just at the moment. We've got Ellen's poem. We had it twice yesterday. We may have it again later, and we're going to put it on the forums if it's not there. Joke number 1, which one with 4, was sent in by Highlander. Thank you for that, Highlander. And it will go on Facebook today, Christmas Day. Joyous One, we're doing international roll call, is still very mild in Rochester, New York, USA, where it is 2:49 a.m. on Christmas Day morning. And a very Merry Christmas to you all, says Joyous One. From Coogie, lol, says Elrond. England, 7:50, says Barley, and then adds a D on to the end of it. Olive is in a very Christmassy Hawaii, where it's 9:48 p.m. on Thursday. It's not even Christmas there yet, and the weather is beautiful. Pronto, it's 8:50 a.m. and 7 degrees centigrade, but dry outside his cave. Trubler, a dry near Brum, 7:50 a.m. Midnight is in England, 7:50, 4 degrees. Viv Huff is in Essex, southeast Wungland. Don't know where that is, but southeast Wungland, 7:50 a.m. No wind, but looking grey. Merry Xmas, you all. Loves you all. Viv's been on the juice overnight, I think. Now she says England. She's moved. I'm still up, says Joyce. One wanted to catch a glimpse of Santa. Chanda, 1509, has left the room. Ho, 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 Joy, says Ellen in Whip. Quiet Matters in Essex, where it's 8:50 a.m.-ish. Dry and cloudy. Happy Christmas to you all, and that's it. Santa was already here, says Ellen in Whip. Left a present outside my apartment door. Did we read out Ellen in Whip? Cold here in Wisconsin, USA at 1:50 a.m. I have, Mike, says Viv Huff. Been on the juice all night, I think. Don't think she's ever gone to bed. That's it. We'll be back in 1, 2, 3, 4 hours at 12 midday with Mila. We'll all be dressed up in special Christmas clothes. Been tucking into the whiskey last night, says Viv Huff. And hopefully see you again soon. Hi, here, Mike. Can anyone cook a better turkey than this, says Pronto, and has put a link through which I can click on. And I won't bother showing you that one, but thank you for that, Pronto. That's lovely. Hopefully see you all soon. I'll say goodbye from here. Let's play a little bit more of this music as we fade out. It's not Christmassy music, but it is what we like to call, or I like to call, our theme tune. Hopefully see you, and hopefully someone will be brave enough to call us at midday on Good Morning Buzzers Christmas Day, 12 midday, special lunchtime edition. All that remains for me to say is goodbye and good morning, buzzers.